Alright guys, so this is a video on how to build a nether base on top of the nether. You can watch other videos on how to get on top of the nether. I can link one, or the one that taught me, in the description. But once you're up here, there is a sky limit. I think the sky limit is about 120 blocks, and this is on top of the bedrock of the nether. So it is a very good way to hide your base. It's a glitch, not a hack or anything. Um, anyways, so what we're going to do here is we're going to just tower up as high as you want to go. Just remember that there is a limit at about 120 or 130, I believe. And you're going to want to build an obsidian platform. And from there, you're just going to want to start just reducing the render distance so there's less lag while recording. So of course this is pre-recorded and I'm just commentating, I think that's a good word, commentating on it right now. So basically all I'm doing is I'm just building this platform up, getting rid of the cobble because I want a full obsidian base in case on the off chance someone does find us, they're going to have a tougher time getting in. And this is one of my many bases that are spread out throughout the world, just so that you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, because you never know if you're going to trip and fall and break all the eggs in a basket. You know what I mean? Anyways, so build yourselves a platform, and the chest is just there. It was a marker of where my friend set his home, so that I don't fill over that, so he doesn't suffocate in no wall when he gets back here. Anyways, I've sped up the video now so that you guys don't hear me talking to you guys for frickin' an hour when I made this. So I believe the entire video is going to be about 11 minutes long. So now what you're doing is you're going to take your obsidian, and you're going to start stacking around the outside to start creating walls. And so you're going to want to build, I believe it was 3 high, and I believe I might have done one more layer after this, so I think it's a total of 4 high. And this is a good height for chests and little chest compartments and a walkway on the inside. And I'm not exactly sure on the width. I believe, let me count it out. So it's going to be, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 8 wide. So 8 wide, 8 wide by as many long as you want, so that you can fit more chests. And it's going to be 4 high, 4 blocks high. So I'm just going around building up these walls, and I'm building the ceiling in. The ceiling doesn't have to go on top, it just goes like on that layer there. Try not to make mistakes with obsidian because it does take a while to get rid of, even with an enchanted pickaxe. Anyways, I've sped this up quite a bit for the benefit of the video. And yeah, so I'm just finished building up this roof, and I'm just going to try to make this as unraidable as possible. So once you build up the roof, fix any mistakes you made, and make sure to hold on to that obsidian because it is expensive at the shop, or however you get a hold of it. So now what I decided to do was measure out with some chests how I'm going to put all the chests and everything. And I made a mistake there, rookie mistake, realized that it doesn't open when they're right there. But you can put chests on top of chests, so you can open up both. So I put them in the corner and I started building walls, and then I counted out a space for the chest, and then I put more walls. And I did this all the way along. And with the distance that I told you, you could do it one shorter if you only wanted a one block walkway, but I put a 2 block walkway just so it's less confusing, a little bit more room. Anyways, this size of base that I made will make quite a few chest compartments. Oh, it makes quite a lot actually. There is probably 16 chest compartments, which hold 2 each, so that's 32. Anyways, I'm just here at my other base, grabbing some glowstone so everyone can see. I don't know what's up with my lighting, because inside these bases it should be pretty dark, but as you can see right here, I put all the glowstone back up and it didn't really make a difference, so I think I had some sort of lighting glitch going on in this place on top of the nether, so I don't exactly know why. I thought it would make it brighter, but it didn't. That's just the dullness of the nether. I mean of the obsidian, making it look so dark in there. Anyways, so I run to the shop really quick, and I'm not exactly super familiar with the wood. As you can see, I just passed it and was looking for it, because I wanted to build a whole bunch of chests, and I already passed it, so I didn't think it was there, and I kept looking at different places, and I went all the way around again, and it basically took me right till then, and I picked up some guy's crappy bows, a whole bunch of broken ones, and I don't know why. I don't know why he left them there. Anyways, I bought about 3 stacks of wood, and took the home back to the nether, made them into planks, and started building some chests. And filling up the chest room. So if you wanted to count it out there, you could. I'm not exactly sure how many chests it is. It's quite a few though. At least 30 chests, I'd say. Um, so basically it is a massive storage area. Unless you're storing a whole bunch of junk, you're really not going to need this much storage, but you never know. I wanted to make a nice base for all my faction members to feel safe putting their equipment in, and yeah, that's basically it. So I'm teleporting back to my base now. I don't exactly remember what I was looking for. Oh yeah, I'm looking for buckets. So I found a whole bunch filled with water. That's alright. You can't use water in the nether, of course. It just evaporates immediately. So we're going to be covering this base in lava. Now that's the next step once you've built this base, is get a whole bunch of buckets. So what I did here is I just started trying to place it, but as you can see it's just evaporating immediately. Oh, my buddy's back. He went for dinner, I believe, and he's pretty happy with the base as it turns out. Comes back to a finished base. Anyways, so I just went to my home mine, and I found out, and I was just looking for a whole bunch of lava on the off chance that I'd find it. I was also telling my friend to go, oh, yep, got some diamonds as well. Lucky me. I was just telling my friend to go to the nether and just find a nice pool, but while he was working on that, I tried to make my way through the underground to see if I'd be lucky to find some. And as it turns out, I believe right about here, I'm actually extremely lucky, and I find a nice big uh, pool of lava, which is probably not going to happen for the majority of you, unless you already know where a lava pool is, so I recommend finding one. Now, I recommend also finding one that's more than just 1 deep in case you need a lot, because this is not an unlimited pool, because it just, as you can see, it just turns into flowing lava and you can't pick that up. And by the end of the video, I pretty much drained this entire pool. And so I set a home here. If you guys on your server can't set more than 1 home, just remember that if you have 2 people, you can always leave 1 here and have them and just teleport yourselves back and forth. It does take a bit more time, but I'm lucky enough to have 12 homes available for me. So what you do next is you just dig a hole on the roof of your base. As you can see, it's right there. And I believe I got to turn around to my friend and toss him a whole bunch of cobble because he didn't have any. And it all sat on the edge, but he was lucky enough to jump up and grab some. Anyways, now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a fire resistance potion so you don't burn yourself to death. We've both got quite a few, so we don't want to die, because lava's notorious for eating up all your equipment after you die. You can't even go back and get it. So now what we're doing is we're just getting prepared for all of the lava placing. You're going to want to take all of your lava buckets, put them in your hot bar. I also recommend leaving the fire potions in your hot bar. In case you start dying, you can always toss them at your feet. So my friend there, he started on the opposite corner of me, and you always want to start on the corner. It forms a nice even barrier of lava, and it's going to help prevent TNT from finding a way on and blowing up your obsidian. So once you've used up all your buckets, I'm not sure why this part's slowed down. Oh, I believe I was actually talking here. I probably could have sped that up. Anyways, once you've used up all your buckets, you're just going to want to keep going along and use up every single one of your buckets. Go get more lava, use it all up, go all the way around the outside. And once you're in the nether, since you're in the nether, using your buckets is going to be really easy to fill the roof up. For me, it actually only took 1 bucket to fill the entire roof with solid, non-flowing lava, I believe. There might have been a little bit of flowing in the middle, but that's alright. Because in the nether the lava spreads much faster and much further. So as you can see now, I'm just going back to the lava pool to grab some more. I've always got my potions on me, just on the off chance I fall in and the potion wears off and I start getting damaged. I also recommend fire resistance armor if you have it on you, if you have the availability for it. I'm sure most of you, if you've been playing on a server long enough to go to the nether and all that, you've probably enchanted a few pieces of diamond armor that have come out with fire resistance that you have not a whole bunch of use for, but as you can see, fire resistance potions work very well. You don't lose any hearts or anything. They are completely immune. So I believe now I'm going, oh yeah, we're just working out the, he's actually at another base right now, finding a raid for us, because I told him that I would keep working on this, and he just asked me to teleport him out, but I couldn't figure out the command since he was in somebody else's territory. So what he did was he just went back through the nether portal right here, and he told me to, and he set a home here, and he wanted us to check it out. Probably should have cut this from the video, but I don't think I did. We'll see. I think we just hop through here, we check out the base really quick, and then I start building again. Yeah, so it's not really much of a base, it's just claim to land, and there's a wall there, it looks like, so I gave him his pickaxe back, so that he can try to get his way out. Excuse me. And now I go back to the nether home, and build my way back up. Would have been nice to speed this up, but that's alright. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go all the way around the outside again, and just keep going until your entire outer wall, I should say outer wall, is covered. Just keep putting those buckets in there, and it's tedious, but it has to be done. Protects all your valuables, and you really don't want those to disappear because people are notorious for raiding nice looking bases like this. Now since you're up here in above the nether with a glitch, it's going to be less rare for just anyone to stumble across, but someone who's really looking for a base, they might be able to find it. So as you can see, I already went and caught more lava, I believe. The entire base was almost covered. So I got more lava back at the pool. I believe I just cut that out. And as you can see, it's fully around the outside, and I still have my fire resistance potion on for 3 minutes and 50 seconds, so I'm safe. And as you can see, I just put one bucket down, and the entire roof got covered in lava. And I thought there was more, but I looked back, and it's completely finished. So that's how you cover your base in lava. And I just teleported myself back in on the inside. And so basically, that's the end of the video, guys. I believe all you have to do now is just put some wooden doors and maybe a block of glowstone up top, like inside the little compartment areas, and that's